one and all. Oh, hold on. I forgot to open something up. Well, I knew I was forgetting something. If I open this thing up, then it'll show both the YouTube and Twitch chat on the screen. Like, oh, Hatsi, how are you guys doing? Good job getting through the week. It is the weekend. Have you guys done anything fun or relaxing for the weekend? I already have a copy running from this folder. Well, alright then. I guess I already have a copy of that program running. If they say so. Been working this whole time. Same! I just ran here from a recording session. Thank you guys so much for being understanding about me having to push stream back 2 hours. Just 2 hours. I totally did not go to a Maid Cafe collab. Seriously, some of you guys traveled from far away to come to my live Maid Cafe session at Asayoru Maid Cafe last night, me and Limes. And then you like immediately flew back home. For that, I would like to say thank you so much. Thank you. It made me very happy to see lots of lovely faces last night, familiar and not. It made me very, very happy. Went to a funeral and caught RSV, so... No, that's the worst! I'm sorry! But I really, really hope that you feel better soon. I also... Low-key, I was shopping for, I had a doctor's appointment. I had an appointment yesterday. But afterwards, I spent a lot of the day funeral clothes shopping, so I'm right there with you, but it sucks that you also caught RSV on top of that. So I really hope you feel better soon. I witnessed Saya's 100% parasocial relationship with you. She definitely wasn't talking to my standee. No, she was totally talking to me. I love your starting soon BGM and wish it could get a loopable release. I'm not sure if I have permission from the composer to do that, but I can ask her. I can try to ask her. I'm happy you like it though. Glad you like it. What about this BGM? I'm really, really, really happy with this one. It's my newest BGM. It's by the same composer as Evergreen Bloom and some of the Little Goody Two Shoes music, and it has my voice in it too. So I had considered releasing this one. But we shall see. Perhaps in a future EP or album or something. I'm sorry to those of you guys who have been going to funerals and who have been awaiting at the DMV and who have been having all kinds of gloomy experiences lately. However, the gloomy is there to make those warm, happy moments shine even brighter when we have them. I'm proud of you for getting through. And I really, really hope you guys are feeling okay. It's really pretty. It suits you super well. I knew that Oka-san would do a really, really good job with it. I knew. Tibber Chibber, hi! Also, thank you so much, Constellacio, earlier, for resubscribing for 61 months. That's crazy, 61 months. Welcome back to the Beehive. Just work. Today's my Monday. Ah, yes, Athesis, I remember you saying that your Mondays are like over the weekend, right? So much love to all the Phoebeans going through it. Yes, you guys are so strong. And you are so loved. I love you so much. Unfortunately, my mom won a round in Music Bingo. Music Bingo! Hope the recording went well, by the way. It went about as good as it could have. Unfortunately, I won't tell you what it was for. You will find out in the next few weeks. But, my equipment setup is not the best. However, we made do. We did our very best, and I hope you can look forward to whatever that thing was. Yes. Music bingo sounds fun. I wonder, we should do bingo nights in the Beehive. Bingo nights in the FeebeeHive. Well, I've been wanting to do lots of nights with you guys. We used to do karaoke nights, we used to do game nights. We had a Minecraft server for subscribers and for members and stuff. Lots of classified things that I've been working on lately. Hi, Uni, how are you? I missed ya. Did someone say karaoke? Hi, Hollow. Not karaoke, but tomorrow's gonna be a very special stream for me. I'm looking forward to doing my very first like listening party and yapping about the behind the scenes of my album tomorrow. So I hope to see you guys there. It's something that like I've seen Kaze do for several of his albums in the past. He didn't do one for Prema this year, but in the past he would like go and do some special like member streams and stuff, and then he would go through and he would like listen to and dance to every track, and then he'd be like, okay, this is my thoughts here, and he'd like pause sometimes and be like, wasn't that part cool? And he'd explain it. That Bimbo was for old people. The only time I ever played bingo was in elementary school. That's the only time I ever really played bingo. We've had Phoebe bingo here during certain like event streams before. Jogo used to put that together. I'm so excited for listening to you talk about your art. Makes me so happy and inspired. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Wait, you released an album? Is there perhaps anywhere we could purchase or stream said album, or maybe any music videos associated with it? Hello, Aqua. Yes, I released my 5-year anniversary album. John Rebloom, a best of Phoebe 2020 to 2025. And it's streaming everywhere worldwide. And it's for sale on Bandcamp as well. So like if you go down to the description below, you can see some places you can stream it, but it's also on YouTube Music. It's also on my YouTube channel, some of the MVs. But you can also use !album in the chat if you're on Twitch, and it'll give you a link to some places. But yeah. Oh yeah. And I have vinyls for the very first time. Limited time, so definitely go pick up some vinyls. Vinyls, my very baby's first vinyl. And then there's a remix and a fan art competition going on right now too. Until the end of the year. Pretty vinyl, right? Also, hi Yancha! Hi Yancha! I love Yancha. Yancha is a very good friend of mine, and is a fellow VTuber, and she's lovely. And she's one of the reasons why I am even VTubing at all today. Hello, sweet princess. I like being called princess. Especially by a pretty queen herself. Tuber. Yeah, album is ALBUM. That is okay. That is okay. Album is peak. Thank you for checking it out, Helen. Thank you. I was listening to it on Spotify, and the Rebloom makes me so happy. I'm so glad, Marla. I'm so glad. I worked really hard on it. People don't realize this, but the tracks on there that say Rebloom next to them were completely re-recorded and remixed. So they're like totally different from the old versions, and I consider them to be like the definitive versions of the songs. Little flower princess, that's me. That is me. You're princess. But not princess, feet clap. Today, by the way, we're just gonna kind of be like yapping together. I wanna talk about our New Year's resolutions. What I was gonna do last weekend was I was going to do, well, today actually. I was going to do a like Christmas tree decorating stream where you could like put either like ornaments that you drew yourself, or you could put like your wishes on a tree. Unfortunately, I've been so heckin' busy preparing for both the Asayoru collab and for Anime Week in Atlanta that I just, and among other things that I've been preparing for that I can't share, that like I didn't have the time to put together like a Google form for you guys to submit like your decorations and stuff. But that's something I want to do next year. Next year will be the year that we do that. My New Year's resolution, watch more B. That'd make me very happy. My New Year's resolution, spend more time with the FeebeeHive. Make more memories together. There are several resolutions that I want. No worries, I hope you're not getting too overworked. I'm certainly doing my best to take breaks when I can. What about Tanabata? Tanabata, I would like to bring back my like wish-making streams as well for Tanabata. That would be really nice. So I guess I'll have to wait until next July and see. My New Year's resolution is to one day write a good song for Phoebe to cover. Wow. One day, I know you can. I know you can. I missed you at the cafe due to my own gloomy experience on the way. I'm glad you're okay. I was gonna ask. So in exchange, super chat support. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. I'm sorry that you weren't able to make it, but most of all, I'm just glad you're okay. That sounds scary. I hope it wasn't too gloomy. I hope. Or I hope that things get better at least. Your goal for 2026 is to finally get your driver's license. I believe in you. You can do it. If I could do it, you can do it. I've been just living for it, getting all the... Aw, thank you. Well, there's more and more and more. There's way more of the world to charm, you know? So I just gotta cast a spell on everybody. Make them fall in love with my music. By the way, Phoebe, I went to a food buffet earlier and got a full tummy. Lucky, lucky! What's your favorite stuff that you ate at the buffet? Phoebes, my niece was able to go to your cafe and buy me stuff. Oh, really? Well, thank you to your niece. Tell her I say hi. And thanks for dropping by. But also thank you for having her come and pick up some stuff. Glad that all that was hurt was my wallet. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Really glad you're okay. You have high magic resistance. Nice, nice. However, my magic is very powerful. And my love is contagious. I watched your documentary after work yesterday, made me smile and cry. How hard you work is insane. MDR, thank you so much for checking it out. That means a lot to me. Jacob worked really, really, really hard on it. I was really honored when he asked me to be the subject of a documentary. I think it'd be really fun if somebody made a documentary to follow it up, though. A follow-up documentary. Maybe give it a year from now and lots of things will hopefully have happened and maybe there could be a follow-up documentary. I love watching Kaze's NHK documentaries, and every year NHK comes out with a new documentary about him. There's been like 3 or 4 of them so far, and you get to see him grow every time. I think it'd be fun to have a series like that, you know, so you guys can see the growth. I love seeing character development, you know? Good evening, Heart of Sword. Hope your internet is being less sussy tonight. It's really fickle. It really depends on... It's just random. I'd say like 80% of the time it's fine. But there's a random 20% of the time when it just poops out. Wish I could attend one of these someday. There'll be lots and lots more opportunities in the future for sure. Though I am going to be cutting down on like IRL appearances starting next year. Because I'm just going to be way too busy and I want to be able to stream with you guys too. There still will always be opportunities. Again, US Idol Fest and Otakon are the 2 that I'm always guaranteed to be at in some way, shape, or form. And I'll likely be, like, at least attending Off-Kai, if not doing some kind of thing at Off-Kai. Cal, hello! Thank you for the super chat! Or Phoebe, what the derp is up? How are you? I'm fine! I'm great! Especially because I'm now spending time with you guys. Phoebe's magic is that her singing is so great. I learned guitar again. I'm so proud of you too. I've been wanting to pick up guitar, but I just can't I can never get to the point where my fingers callous enough. I'm too weak. Too weak. Felt like I completed parts of my New Year's resolution, but I forgot exactly what I put down last year. Did we do like a New Year's stream, or did Ami do like a New Year's stream last year where we talked about resolutions? Do you know if you wrote it down somewhere? Still sometimes confuse Otakon the place to Otakon the guy. Well, Otakon the place has a K instead of a C, so you can at least remember that. I didn't know there was a guy named Otakon. I did not know that. Phoebe helped me conquer many things, including my self-doubt. I want to be as... We are all just humans, you know? We're all just people. And I think you guys are very, very admirable yourselves for persisting in the day-to-day. Have I played Genshin Impact? I used to stream it a little bit. Also, hi, Watchmaker! How are you? Hope you've been well. Any word on the next MVP collab? I laughed so hard with the RV. RV there yet. We are supposed to collab like minimum twice a month. That's what we have decided for each other. 1 game stream minimum, 1 chatting stream minimum. So, and this month honestly is really... There's not very much of the month left and it's quite busy. So, let's we shall see. It'll probably be in January next. Oh no, we have something planned for the end of the year. So... spoiler alert, 2 weeks from now, the 27th, December 27th. I hope you guys can look forward to our next collab, next group collab. Yeah, I used to stream a little bit of Genshin, and then I pulled for Klee on stream, and then I got her, and then I never played ever again. I was like, okay, my life is complete. But I have been consuming Genshin through other friends' streams, and so... Can you guys guess who my favorite character... Too obvious. I'm too obvious. Can you guess who my favorite character was? Or is in Genshin? Otakon is a Metal Gear character. I've gotta ask Minto about it sometime. I've been wanting to play Metal Gear myself as well. Gonna brainstorm my New Year's resolutions, then properly flush them out with your therapist next week. Ganbatte! It's good that you have somebody there to just kind of like guide you through it as well. It's nice to have like. It is. I think anybody and everybody could benefit from therapy, to be honest. Yeah, it's Nahida. It's Nahida. I do like Inefa, but only because she's voiced by Mamegu. Nishino Flower, wrong game. I did hear yesterday. I heard that when Nishino Flower popped up on Vicky's Uma Musume stream, that everybody was like, Phoebe? Is that you, Phoebe? I can't wait till she comes out in the game, and then I can wail for her. Cause I've just been saving up my currency. I don't know really what to use it for, and I missed Halloween rice shower, so I guess for Nishino Flower when she comes out. You rerolled for Nahida and then uninstalled the game. Valid, so valid. Well, I still have to do I have a Nahida cosplay that I just haven't had an opportunity to use yet. You just reminded me that I need to. My friend in Japan has been holding on to my cosplay for me. I need to make sure that they mail it to me. Hold on. I wanted to wear it for MagFest. Let me just message that friend real quick. Oh yes, I forgot. Have you mailed my Nahida cosplay? Please face. Please. There you go. Wish I could go to MagFest. I feel like I'd have such a great time. This year was my very first MagFest. And it was so fun. It's like a giant sleepover with games. So I'm looking forward to that. I may be doing a very short 5-minute performance. Well, all the performances are 5 minutes. In the Idol Festival. So maybe I'll see some people there. Also, Bran! Big love to you, Bran! Thank you so much for resubscribing for 67 months! 67! Wait! 6, 7! 6, 7! Thank you. Welcome back to the Beehive. Hi, Phoebe. I'm glad you're getting a chance to relax after the long week. Relax? I'll soon relax, though, after Anime Week in Atlanta, you know. Not like this, yes, like this. Not gonna lie, you gave me the 6-7 brain rat. No regrets, no regrets. And I'm gone. No! Lupin, come back! Is chatting with us not relaxing? Oh, it is, it is. It is, it is. I love it when my Oshi's a brain rot iPad baby. I don't think the brain rot iPad baby is 6-7, or do they? I don't know. I have no idea. Also, Arisu, congrats on the 15 stream streak. Thanks so much for popping in all the time. Okay, good. Otherwise, I'm gonna be even more comfy cozy in chat. You guys can be as comfy cozy as you like. I got a little too comfy cozy during Kimono tea time the other day. I have never in my entire 5.5 years of streaming almost fallen asleep on stream, or fallen asleep for a moment on stream. Except, I guess, when I was doing 24-hour streams, but that doesn't really that's expected. I was just that cozy, I guess, but also I guess I was that tired. It's been a really... I am actually so exhausted, but I will, in fact, rest and relax finally during Christmas. I'm excited. Let's see. I'll send after stream. Oh, whoops. Hold on, let me turn off that hotkey. I had that hotkey on for the cafe last night. Those of you guys that were at the cafe last night, what did you think? How did you feel? That was actually my first time seeing Asayoru's new location. My very first time. I do remember one stream where Ami was really sleepy and kept talking about balls in her delirious state. I don't remember! That's probably because Ami was so tired. I feel that this month was the first month I ever overslept an alarm for work, and it happened twice. Oh, darn. I hope you didn't get in too much trouble. Hello, Phoebe. Hope you enjoyed the VTuber collab yesterday. The merch came out super cute. Right? Well, of course it did, because Oyemo did the art for it. How is Ami, by the way? Ami lives in a different dimension than me. If you remember from my lore video at the beginning of debut. So, I don't know. But I'm sure she's doing well. Ami persists. The indomitable frog spirit persists. So I'm sure she's fine. The new Asayoru location seems nice, but it was kind of a pain to fly to. Well, what's like the nearest airport to it? Or do you like go into LAX? Had a problem nearly falling asleep on the drive to work site. Oh my gosh, and on the way back! Please don't crash! Please don't crash your car! You ate her? But that means that you are what you eat, so you're Ami now. You have taken up the mantle. It's like when Germa did Germa auditions. You are the new Ami Amami. You still gotta go buy your Asayoru collab merch. And when does it close? When do the orders close? I don't remember. But I hope you enjoy. I really want copies of it as well. Uber from Burbank was over 100. It was cheaper to rent a car for the 2 days. Oh my god. Oh. Pain. Though it is somewhat far. Can confirm crashing is bad. Oh no! Jeffrey, is that what happened to you? Is that what happened? I'm glad you're safe, thank goodness. I'm glad you're safe. I'm not sure, the website didn't say last time I looked. Well, today is the last day of the collab. So I would email them or like comment and check when it closes, because today is technically the very last day of the collab. So I'm not sure if it also closes today or... Also, Lord Kanti, thank you so much for resubscribing for 2 months. I really appreciate it. Welcome back to the VTuber. I also took Ami to the cafe, but I forgot to oshikatsu with her. I always forget to oshikatsu. Though I was pretty good with it, taking oshikatsu with my Wendy-chan for a while. Now, thank goodness you're okay. That is the main thing, is that I just want to make sure you're alright. Wait, are all of us here just terminally burnt out? Maybe? However, I'm looking to cure my burnout in the new year. Oh yeah, that is a New Year's resolution. Hold on, let me make a little list. Okay, it says be right back, but what I really mean to say is resolutions. Let me put an outline. Make the outline black. The outline size up. There. I'm gonna write down some resolutions, so you guys are more than welcome to also write down some resolutions too. Do you like eating osechi for the new year? I've always wanted to try some proper osechi, but I haven't gotten to yet. Because I mean, I've always lived here in Cali. But one day I want to spend a proper New Year oshogatsu in Japan. That would be nice. Haven't seen your old debut. Oh no, it's a new debut from like less than a month ago. But it's on YouTube. It's in my live streams. I feel the stress of constant effort, and it's rewarding but exhausting. Right, I feel that too. It's a feeling I've been chasing for years now though, so I'm happy. And I'm so proud of you, Amaranth. I'm very, very, very proud of you. And yes, Amaranth is correct. There's a lot of new lore. There's a lot of lore in the new debut. So you kind of... Like, if you guys haven't gone back and watched my debut stream, I highly, 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 highly suggest it and recommend it. Not just because it's... I don't know. It's the one that says debut from late November. The Densetsu.EXE debut, probably. Not the debut 2.0, but the one the day before. The one right before it. The new debut was so good, even as a new fan. I feel like I made an instant connection to your story, and I'm so glad. I'm really, really, really glad. That was the goal, you know? Phoebe recommending her own watch order seems very meta. I mean, it's not really a watch order, though I am a stickler for proper watch orders for things. Oh yeah, the debut. Can't wait to see your new model, right? That's definitely not the one I'm using right now. Not so much a watch order as it is like... Maybe it is a watch order, I don't know. I don't really have my, I have my, like... What do I have? I have my 3.0 debut, which is the most recent one. I also have my 2.0 debut, my re debut. Do I have my I think I have my re-debut, my re debut, and then my 3.0 debut on YouTube. But I don't have, unfortunately, my, Actually, I don't think I have my re debut, my just regular re-debut on here. Maybe not. Also, I wanted to say I love the eyebrows in your 3.0. They're so cute. Yeah, they're more similar to my real life eyebrows. I'm glad I didn't even ask for it to be like that, but I did send a picture of myself, so my mama made it look like me really, really well. Such a sucker for actually good stories being attached to idols and music. And with VTubers being quote-unquote characters in the 2D sense, it feels like such a huge opportunity that gets overlooked a lot. I'm really glad you embrace it so well. Thank you! Storytelling is a really, really important thing to me. Like, language... Part of it is probably like why I became an English major, but to me, language, stories, storytelling is really, really important. And so I like to integrate that into my concerts and my streams and everything as much as possible. The proper Phoebe watch order is to view all of her and Ami's streams in broadcast order. Good luck catching up. Oh god, the longest series. Just finished my dinner. Can I have one of those cookies on the bench back there as dessert? Yes, of course you can! That's what it's there for. It's for to share. Really love the part in the debut where you go through a Sailor Moon own type transformation, becomes super duper buff. Oh, definitely, definitely. Hi Phoebe, honestly can't really think of a resolution. Maybe expand the OC lore. Might get a part-time job too. Best of luck to you. I know you can do it. I'd say the new debut was really different. The storytelling was top-notch. Thank you. I'm glad. You seem to look progressively smaller with each new model. Do I? Maybe? But I was supposed to be like this all along. This is just kind of like how I've meant to present. Because I am small in real life. That's just the reality of it. Do I start with Phoebe Chan, Chain of Memories, or Phoebe Chan 1? Phoebe Chan 1, and then Chain of Memories. And then you could either go to 2 or you could go to Birth by Sleep. Just kidding, just kidding. My favorite personally is Phoebe Chan, 358 and over 2 days. You guys are so silly. I really, really want to play Kingdom Hearts with you guys on stream sometime. I really want to. Also, Magic Sword King, thank you for joining memberships. Welcome into the FeebeeHive. I hope you guys look forward to all the fun member content that I'm planning for starting in January. It's just too busy of a time right now for me to do very much of it. But I would like to do at least one member stream before the end of the year. Do I play 358 over 2Bs before or after 2? Depends. It really will change your impressions of certain characters if you play it before or if you play it afterwards. But either way, you're going to get the full picture regardless. Yeah. Phoebe Distance on the 3DS. That was crazy. Remember all the little the Dream Eaters in Phoebe Distance on the 3DS? Like Nimi. Nimi was one of my favorite Dream Eaters to collect. One of my favorite. Also excited for the Densetsu Patreon stuff starting in January. I do plan to put some special behind-the-scenes content up for my Ko-fi members as well soon. That's just been so crazy. Thank you for your patience, you guys. Thank you. I always remember. Get up on the Hydra's back! Get up on the Hydra's back! Also, Ozzy, it's so good to see you again. How have you been? I hear you have a big presence on stage. Little body, big presence on stage. At least I try. Just a little bit of vertical challenge, just a little bit. The recent chapter in your story from your Harmony and Rainfall to the new debut was just absolute cinema. So well tied into the songs and it's such a powerful set of subjects, right? Right? I'm so glad. Where are you getting up again? On the Hydra's back! Got it memorized. Wait until you play the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14 with a free trial up to level 6-7 and includes the award-winning expansion Heaven's Whimsy. That was amazing, Sotomolo. I would love Kingdom Hearts streams from you. Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite series. Tell me you're also excited for Kingdom Hearts 4. Yes, I was getting my hopes up for the Game Awards. About that and about the next part of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Remake, Remaster, everything. Dance, water, dance! You guys are so silly. So silly. I miss Kingdom Hearts. I have been busy with work and IRL stuff, so I hope you've been good too. I have been so heckin' busy, but in a very rewarding way. Insert low health alert noise here, dude. It would get on my nerves, because it would be going so long sometimes. Insert Donald never heals you here. Personally, I like Phoebe's mansion. It's how she met Mint. So much lore. And then Phoebe Cart Double Dash, you know? Kingdom Hearts mentioned, baby. What are your guys' favorite Kingdom Hearts games? Those of you guys that have played. For me, maybe... I don't know. There's a nostalgia like no other with one. However, Birth by Sleep was... Chef's Kiss. I do have a soft spot for 3 though. I have a soft spot for 3. I know that's very controversial, but it almost sounded like you said Final Fantasy for a second. The Final Fantasy where they're all babies. There is a Final Fantasy where they're all like little chibi baby-looking things. It's called Final Fantasy. Shoot, what was it? The one with the dance. The one with the dance that became a meme. What was it again? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? They're all chibis, and there's a bunch of Final Fantasy characters, and they do a big dance number at the end. And it became a meme. The 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. I don't remember what it was called. Game award for Best In-Game B goes to Clear Obscure Expedition 33. I'm so happy for Expedition 33. Yeah, World of Final Fantasy, that one. World of Final Fantasy. That's the one. I haven't played it myself, but I did watch that dance meme over and over again. Tactics does have chibi sprites. Crystal Chronicles, that is a throwback right there. Game would be too easy if Donald actually did his job, you know? You would play Phoebe Card Double Dash? Come on, I hope that you're well as well. I am good. I'm good. Yours is probably Dream Drop Distance. You only play Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2. There's so many more. Haven't played Kingdom Hearts. Well, maybe I better do a playthrough on stream. But Birth by Sleep felt so expansive, right? It's very good. Dream Drop Distance. I have nostalgia for Dream Drop Distance. I think my sister Fafu probably has the most nostalgia for Dream Drop Distance. I didn't finish it myself, but I watched her play all of it. Does Smash Bros. Count as a Kingdom Hearts game? No. If it does... Oh, Olimar, my favorite character from Super Smash Bros. Oh my gosh, is that Marth from Super Smash Bros? Is that Mr. Game & Watch from... Well, actually... It kinda is, like, from Smash Bros. Never played one myself, but I'd love to watch you play Little Mermaid World specifically. It sounds kinda... One is good, but the game doesn't start hitting the dopamine until Halloween Town, IMO. Because Wonderland and Deep Jungle's a nightmare. Yeah! I will get so lost. Played Kingdom Hearts for the first time on Switch. Wait, what? There's a Switch port? I didn't know that. First Kingdom Hearts game was 358. What? Oh no, you must have been so confused, Lauren. You must have been so confused. I want to replay Kingdom Hearts, but I am super tempted to also replay Xenoblade. ¿Por qué no los dos? Why not both? Recoded actually has really fun gameplay, not gonna lie. This is true. Captain Falcon, Smash original character. Is that Solid Snake from Smash Bros? You know what? I should trigger Minto by saying, "Oh, is that Solid Snake? He's my favorite character from Smash Bros." Saw your concert with Pia and some other girls some time ago. I thought it was amazing. Thank you, Ozzy. Which one? Because that actually could have been a number of concerts. Was it maybe Idle Harmony? Or maybe it was the Iron Mouse one? I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 2 more because when I battle enemies, Sora, when he does the reaction command finishers, it was amazing. I do like those. Those are fun. They had those in 3 as well. But who will eat ice cream with me? Stop! That is pain. I'm weird because I've damn never ever played Kingdom Hearts spin-offs, but you've damn near played every Kingdom Hearts spin-off, but never played 1 and 2. What? That's so funny. That's so funny. Do you realize how little that narrows it down? You just imagine the internal screaming from Minto. There is a Switch port, but it's the single worst port, and I cannot imagine it playing well on Switch. I cannot imagine it. Random request, but could you show off your full model real quick so I can take a picture to draw? Yes! There are... yeah. Okay. Cheese. Oh wait, hold on. Cheese. Yeah. Ta-da! That's me. That's me. Yeah, I still don't have a proper ref sheet, unfortunately. But hopefully one day. I would suggest getting a Steam Deck. That's expensive. You know who does have a Steam Deck is my dad. He has a Steam Deck, but I do not have a Steam Deck. However, it sounds fun. The Rebloom side profile art is so good. Right. Gosh, Xiao did such a wonderful job at it. Make sure to give her extra thick thighs or you will fall ill and take several days to recover. This is true. Specifically, in real life, I've had a friend ask me before, Phoebe, why are your legs so much more developed than the whole rest of your body? And I didn't know what to say to that. I was shooketh. Will you be the flower girl at a wedding? When I was little, I was everyone's flower girl. I was a flower girl at like minimum 10 different weddings when I was little. Also, thank you so much for the super chat, Sayo! Thank you. Let's see. Phoebe of wisdom. What is your wisdom? Kindness may be seen as weakness, but it is actually strength. It takes a lot of bravery and a lot of courage and a lot of inner strength to be kind in this world, to be gentle in this world that is not very gentle, you know? So never see your kindness, never see your tears as weakness. That is my wisdom for you today. Also, you may entice a bee with a piece of cheese. That is my wisdom as well. Is that why Saya won't stop hugging your thighs? She was hugging my thighs? Aqua! Damn, I've been to like 2 weddings in my life. So many weddings when I was little. Would you borrow it from him? My dad lives like 10 hours away from me. So, you would be stealing it from him. But perhaps I will borrow it a little bit when I go and visit home for the holidays. Maybe. Your dad is still into gaming after all these years. What a Chad. I don't think my mom and my dad will ever not be into games. Valve is making a GameCube at some point, so maybe we'll have to crowd... Wait, what do you mean Valve is making a GameCube? A Gabe Cube? Kindness may be seen as weak knees, but weak knees are a sign of poor physical condition. Not kindness. Exactly. Permanently borrowing. Well, he's permanently borrowing my, like, all my childhood consoles right now to put into his, retro gaming room. Yeah, I have gamer parents. Each of us were raised, each of us were nursed while my mom played a different MMORPG with my dad. So, like, one of us was, an EverQuest kid, and another one was a World of Warcraft kid. You know? I remember when I was little, me and my sister Fufu would borrow my mom and my dad's World of Warcraft accounts. And like we made our own characters on them and we would play together, but it was mostly just running around the world and role-playing together. Was I a Toontown kid? I wanted to play Toontown, but didn't it cost money or something? I like wasn't able to like play Toontown for one reason or another. A family that plays together stays together. Yeah. It's supposed to. We would play Diablo together sometimes. It's supposed to be a Steam Deck, but desktop PC essentially. A Gabe Cube? Is it really called a Gabe Cube? Yeah, it was once the Blood Elves came out that my sister and I started like being allowed to borrow my parents' accounts, and we would go around and we would just run around like little 5-year-olds running around playing World of Warcraft. That's what the fans lovingly call it. Ah, it's a cube for sure. Ah, I see. Play the OG Diablo with Hellfire expansion. It's called a Steam Machine. That's so steampunk coded. I love it. You were a Night Elf main. I wasn't. So my sister and I were not allowed to make any characters on the Alliance. Only on the Horde. My parents were extremely passionate about that. Oh, Otaku Stage. Nice. Yeah, I loved being part of Otaku Stage. I didn't do any of the mocap myself, though. I don't know. Some of you guys pointed it out to me. You were like, Phoebe, did you forget all the choreography for Seikan Hiko? Because you didn't even Kira. And I was like, no, that wasn't me. They hired mocap actors. I didn't have any say in this. I sent them the choreography for Seikan Hiko. That's like my one thing is, please no, I wasn't doing the mocap at all for otaku, for the otaku stage. Cause like they're like, Phoebe, you forgot the Kira, and I'm like, I didn't forget. I sent a video of the choreography, but it wasn't. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. I swear I would have done the entire dance. You didn't realize? Yeah, I didn't do any of the mocap myself for that. I don't have any of that kind of technology here at my home. And I'd have to fly out to do mocap. Same hat, Phoebe. At one point, my sister walked the entire length of the Eastern Kingdoms to tame a tiger and strangle Thornville. That is such a mood! That is such a mood. The Horde is pretty based. Yeah, my parents were very, very, anti-alliance. Phoebe Chan, washed, forgets Takira. I know, right? So washed, so washed. It's good anyway. I hope you enjoyed. I was really happy to get to be a part of as many songs as I got to be. Of the many hard stances parents take, I think your parents took the best hard stance. I'll let them know that. I'll let them know. I'm still trying to shop for gifts for my parents and for my housemates. I got things for my sisters. I'm in the middle of making a... Oh, gosh. Okay, I need to... Just in case some of my friends are in the chat right now, I am not going to talk about what I am making for people. But, I've been working on some stuff. Did young Phoebe scream for the Horde with the family? Yeah! We did! We went for the Horde! For the Horde. And just in case some of my friends are watching this stream right now, I won't talk about what I'm making, but I do need to buy my parents some gifts. I need to buy my housemates something as well. Why not something handmade? Well, I'm currently making something by hand right now. However, I can't do it for every single person. I can only do it for one person. Because I don't have time. I do not have time right now. If I did, then I would be making stuff for everybody. I'm too burnt out already as it is. However, I do insist on finishing up this one gift that I'm in the middle of. New Year's resolutions though, you know? That reminds me. In the new year, I want to be able to treat my friends to stuff the way they treat me. So, right now, I am kind of known as the poor friend. And I'm extremely grateful to my friends and my housemates for taking care of me all the time. However, I would like to also take care of them too, you know? I'd like to take care of them as well. So I hope that I can I don't know. It's hard to say, because I have been working I've been working as hard as I humanly can. But who knows, maybe in the new year, I can raise my income a little bit and then treat them to food sometimes. Well, I've kind of been irresponsibly treating people to things recently. I probably should not be, but I want to be able to comfortably. I think that's the thing. Comfortably. What I like to do is just not like... They're like, okay, like, tell me how much to Venmo you. And I just don't tell them for so long that they forget that they owe me money. But what I do want to do is to be able to, like, comfortably treat people to things. You know? In the new year. Another thing I want to do is, say no more. I have a tendency to not be able to say no to a lot of things. Is gift giving your love language? No, I'd say maybe words of affirmation. I mean, that's kind of my whole thing, right? With like writing lyrics and also with streaming with you guys. That's kind of like words of affirmation. Yeah, your friends wouldn't want you to hurt from treating them. I definitely want to be able to do it. Like, emphasis on comfortably. Emphasis on comfortably. I do want to be able to say no more to things. I always want to say yes to things, but sometimes I need to take good care of myself and... Wait, does that mean you don't say no to proposals? Well, I haven't gotten very many marriage proposals in my life, but it's true you're incredibly bad at saying no. No! See? There you go, I said no. Haha. Yeah, I'd say words of affirmation, perhaps. Quality time, maybe? Although it's probably more words of affirmation. Phoebe, will you marry Chat? Who's Chat? Whoever Chat is, they gotta take me out to dinner first. And then they have to fight my husbandos like Fujikaze or Hiro Omori. Wait, what kind of dinner? I don't know, hopefully a nice one. What about a dinner like in The Sims? Oh, The Sims. It'd be really fun to play The Sims sometime. Your next meet and greet is going to be full of bouquets and rings. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm ready. Right now, I'm married to my work. Fight your 7 evil ex-Oshis. Ex-Oshis? Does that mean they're formerly my Oshis? Or are they like my Oshis among exes? Phoebe is too nice to say no. She just tactically forgets to check her DMs. You guys don't understand. I have at any given time like 200 notifications in my inbox. And that's like on one platform. On another platform, I could have like 200 more. It really stresses me out. It really stresses me out. But I've been trying to be better at that. So I guess also... check. Stay on top of DMs. Well then like that's the problem, is that I don't have separate accounts. So like, all of my like work messages are mixed in with personal messages. So it's ultra stressful and I cannot keep track of it all. If I don't have a Discord server for a work project, then I will maybe forget about it. And if you DM me and there's a bunch of work DMs, then unfortunately the work DMs are going to take precedence, probably. So far, anyone not Fujikaze or Mamegu is losing, basically. Basically, yeah. Just too EP from work. Well, I'm proud of you for making it through. So proud of you. Yeah, at any given time, I have, like... too many notifications. Maybe try and keep work messages more relegated to the business email when possible. I tell people to email me for business stuff, and guess what they do? They get into Instagram DMs. I'm like, I don't even check Instagram, dude. I don't even check Instagram more than like once a month or something. Or like when there's events going on. How would you want me to email? Probably. Should I be emailing more? No, because I am already used to like talking to you in DMs and we're like friends. But if you need something from me urgently, then like my .info email is like, sorry. Why am I talking about business stuff here? Let's talk about New Year's resolutions. I do not want to think about this right now. I don't want to think about it right now. Sorry. Just let your assistant handle all the incoming mail. No one has access to my email besides... Well, so that's the thing, is I have like 5 different emails too. Ah! And for some of them, it only goes to me. Ah! I don't really have an assistant. Hi Berry Chai, best of luck to you in the new year as well. Let's get good at saying no. I check a lot of my own emails, but also depends on which email it goes to. Because one of them I don't have access to, but only Steiner does. And then another one I have access to, but he doesn't. So it's like, yeah, I have 5 different emails. So I have like 5 different emails, and then I have Discord. Technically, also Ami has a Discord, and then I have Twitter, and I have Instagram. People for some reason also DM on TikTok sometimes and on Facebook. I don't even check those. Did you check your YouTube recap yet? I did! I posted it on the Twitter. I don't like having to juggle so many social medias and so many accounts. I don't. It's kind of the worst. If my work did not require me to be on social media, I would just be off of it. To be completely honest. Super random, Phoebe, but you should make a little mini cookbook sometime with all your favorite recipes. I would like to do that, you know? That's another thing. I want to improve my cooking. Because my cooking is fun. Oh yeah, I do. I had a LinkedIn. I think I deactivated it. But like I would also get messages on LinkedIn before. But yeah, I want to improve my cooking. My cooking is fine. My baking is good. My baking is good. My cooking is okay. But I really, really want to get like super good. I think I would like to be able to like warm people's hearts in as many ways as possible. And for some people, the way to their heart is their stomach. I would like to make delicious and beautiful food. What kind of stuff do you want to learn more to cook? I don't know anything. I don't know. You know, I look at Nini Yuna. Yuna is a bread VTuber, and I've collaborated with her a few times before. She always posts the most beautiful pictures of food on socials, and I've been kind of wanting to like poke her and be like, "Hello, can you take me as your apprentice, please? Give me some recipes to practice and learn." True, delicious food warms the heart, right? It certainly does for me. So I'd like to be able to do that for other people. Like you guys, maybe bring some food to some FeebeeHive gatherings or meet and greets in the future. And who knows, maybe one day I'll be a beautiful wife. And I'll be able to make delicious food for my family. That would be nice. But Phoebe's gut punch to the stomach reached the heart. Time will tell. But there's a specific cookie recipe that I wanted to try this year. That's not really like cooking, it's more baking, but the cookie recipe that I want to try is this one. It is called Bûche de Noël cookies from Claire Safitz. They look like mini Yule logs, but in cookie form, and they seem pretty difficult to make. I really want to give that a try this year, though. Ohayo! Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, is that who I should use for recipes in the future? Should I like look up more of Claire's recipes? Favorite cookie flavor? Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip, my dude. You cannot go wrong. Actually, you can in fact go wrong. But like, it's just so consistently yummy. And I love brown sugar too. I put some dark brown sugar into my cookies and personally. Speaking of logs, have you considered trying a pooping log? The heck is that? Treats have a very high cuteness to effort ratio when cooking TBH. Big chunks of chocolate chips. Big chunky chocolate chips. Claire Fitz is a fantastic baker. Yeah, she's very experienced, so some of her recipes can be complicated, but she's very, very skilled. See, I want to get better like that too. Hi, Kursk! I saw you perform with Lime Malicious at Asayoru. You guys sang amazingly. Thank you! I'm glad you enjoyed and thank you so much for coming. Welcome into stream as well. We're talking about New Year's resolutions. Hello, greetings from Panama. Welcome in! Welcome in! Thank you for stopping by. Love a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie that's still gooey and soft. I kind of want to like bake them for you guys and bring them to you at Offkai next year. I want to give that a try. Because it's like not too far of a drive going to Offkai from my house, so like possibly I could like just bake it at home and then bring it with me. But it wouldn't be like fresh, you know, unless I got a hotel room that had like an oven and I bring the dough with me, you know. Is it cold in Panama right now? Like it's cold here? It's pretty darn cold here. But yeah, I want to make those Bouche de Noël cookies this year. It's a Spanish tradition where you dress up a little log and feed it treats, and it poops out presents. What? Wait, that sounds really cute and amazing, but also how does it poop? What? Huh? Also, let me out. There you go. Rent an Airbnb just to bake cookies. If I had the money, I might. I just might. It was -10 here this morning. Fahrenheit, right? Oh my gosh. That's okay. Honestly, sometimes they can taste better the next day once all the flavors melt together. Yeah, bulk baking and transportation offers special challenges for sure. I'm hoping at MagFest to bake a whole bunch of cookies and distribute them to people. That is a goal. That is a goal. A certain friend of mine and I plan to like try and like make a whole bunch of food for people and distribute it. So maybe people will get to try some Phoebe cookies in a few weeks. I low-key have a cookie recipe specifically designed to try and trap moisture for a few days. Oh, what? So what is the key to it? What is the key to it? And -4 last night when I went out for groceries. Ended up having to carry 2 bags with my teeth because the cold got to my hands. Oh my god. Do you have gloves at least? Tell me you at least have gloves. Some other goals for the new year. I'd like to release an EP. It's been a while since I've released an EP. Last EP I released was Chill Beats to Buzz to back in like 2022, I think. Since then, I did have an album in 2023. And then I had my album for my 5-year Rebloom this year. Wow, 2024 I didn't release any EP or album, huh? What did I release? I had Evergreen Bloom as a single. I had the English and the Japanese versions. I had Your Harmony as a single. And I was part of several collabs, and I got to sing for some games and stuff. Some games have K-turns as well. Hi, Scrollin', how are you? If Phoebe makes handmade cookies, will she market it as Phoebe flavored? That's funny. I mean, technically... I guess technically it could be Phoebe flavored, I guess. You were quite busy during 2024. It was quite a year. It was quite a year. Did you ever try making those cookies that take 2 to 3... Oh my god, 203 days! 2 to 3 days to make... Which cookies? That could be a number of different cookies. What are we saying no for? lots of things. Hi, Tofu. How are you? It's mostly singles, yeah. I did. I bought way too much than I thought, and the gloves ended up slipping off your hands while you were walking home. Oh, God. Gotta, like, get a cart or something. That's what, I think that's what a lot of us, like... So, like, college students tend to, like, go and, like, get carts so that they can, like, wheel it to the store and wheel it back. Maybe give that a try? Phoebe flavor, umami. Would I be umami? Would I be sweet? Would I be salty? Bitter? Sour? Rotten? Oh, I'm so glad you're doing good, Tofu. Honey flavor. Do you have any resolutions for the new year? There was this chocolate chip one that took 3 days to make apparently, and it's really good. Hold on. Let me look this up. Ami umami. 3-day chocolate chip. Oh my gosh, it comes up in my recommends. 3-day chocolate chip cookies. The secret to that New York Times recipe. Hold on. What is the secret here? The recipe for chocolate chip cookies builds in that rest into chocolate chip cookies. Up to 3 days or 72 hours to be exact of rest and relaxation. Why? There's nothing particularly special about the ingredients. What makes the chocolate chip cookie the best is the rest period. Okay, then what we can do is we can just make the same kinds of cookies. So make my cookies, the recipe that I shared with you guys. Let it sit in your fridge for 72 hours and then bake them. And see if it makes a difference, I guess? I imagine Phoebe flavor would taste like sweat and cinnamon. Sweat and cinnamon, that's crazy. Cinnamon challenge. I use bread flour and condensed milk, add some extra moisture, cook them a little shorter, and at a slightly higher temperature, then ideally store them at the moment that they're cool. Ah, maybe that's how you were able to mail me some cookies before, because you did mail me those matcha cookies once. I use bread flour for my cookies, personally, but I've never thought about using condensed milk. And I've never thought about cooking them shorter for a higher temperature. I'm like a little too scared to mess with the temperature and the time. But maybe I could do some experimenting? Phoebe flavor would definitely not taste like celery. No. None. Nada. I can try that next time I make your recipe, which will probably be like Tuesday. I'll try it. I'll try it sometime as well. I'll try it sometime too. But yes. Very sweet. Definitely sweet. But definitely improving my cooking. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I want to release lots of original music and EP before the end of the year? Question mark? What else? I wonder if I'll have the time to study and pass the JLPT N3. It's like the Japanese language proficiency test. I've meant to take and pass the N3 for the past like few years. I keep saying it every year, and then I just don't. But what I really want to aim for is N2 if possible. However, I just don't have enough time to commit to studying every single day. That's the big issue. Let's see. You know what I really, really want? Phoebe One-Man Live. So this year, I got to be a guest for my dear friend Paida's One-Man Live, her very, very first solo concert as a Kaigai idol. I got to open for her. And I also have gotten to open for Non-Sweet, my Canadian Kaigai idol friends. Got to open for their one-man as well, their first solo concert. Wouldn't it be cool if I also had my very, very first one-man live? However, I'm not sure. I don't know that I'll have the time to is the problem. Because definitely I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with Densetsu this year. It might be hard to focus on any solo stuff. But it's been a big dream of mine for years to do a one-man. At the very least, I would like to do a one-man before I turn 30 in a few years. But then, like, if I'm constantly busy, I don't know if I'll ever get to. Yeah, I got to open for Paida's one-man, and also I got to open for Non-Sweet's one-man. So I would love to have some of these friendos back for my one-man as well. I think I would invite Paida. Non-sweet. Magical Melody. Of course, Densetsu. You'll never turn 30, forever 20. Hi, Loco Moco! Good to see you! Oh, but you don't understand. I'm kind of excited. I'm excited to one day turn 30. Cause, like, that means that my brain will be, like, fully developed, you know? I mean, I'll feel like a real grown-up, you know? It's a really weird feeling, but for the first time, very recently, I've started to feel excited for becoming a grown-up. Like, I've started to become excited for one day. In a few years, reaching that point, you know? Also, thank you so much for the raid! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Welcome in, you guys, from Drila? I'm so sorry. Could you guys tell me how I want to be able to say it properly? Drila? Drila? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome into the Phoebe Hive. I'm Phoebe, your 2.5D blooming flower idol, singer, songwriter, and voice actor who loves to perform on both the real life and the virtual stage. And I hope you guys had a wonderful stream. Aelita Lyoko followed me. Dude, Ko Lyoko mentioned? Da 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 ba ba da ba ba da ba da. Drew, okay, I'll call you Drew then. Lolzy Pie is such a cute name as well. Thank you for the follow. I hope you guys had a Drewilla. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you guys up to? Never turning 30 sounds like a jinx. Oh god, yeah. Maybe let's maybe not jinx that. I think people easily remain just as cute at 30. I mean, if I age the same way that I've aged, which is none since middle school, at least physically, then it'll be fine. But I'm excited to have the maturity of a full-grown adult one day. Still have a crush on Aelita? I had a crush on God, I don't remember any of their names besides Aelita. The guy with the brown hair. What was his name? I don't remember his name. Also, thank you so much, Anon, for gifting a sub to Druilla. Welcome, Druilla, to the Beehive. Maybe it was, there was the Monkey Kid Odd, and, yeah, Jeremy was the blonde one. Then maybe Ulrich? Was it Ulrich? Was he the one who kind of had a thing with Yumi? What kind of Ulrich? I don't think I've ever met anybody named Ulrich. Phoebe finally breaks 5 feet or more at 30. Maybe. I have not grown since middle school though. Unfortunately, question mark. You know who also hasn't changed at all is Leon Kennedy. Oh my gosh, still emo boy at the age of 50. I saw that Resident Evil announcement. I saw that. Be careful when you turn 30, you heal a lot slower. Oh no. I have always lived a sickly life. Hopefully I'll be able to stay healthy at that age. Hopefully. Everyone is saying he is Ikeoji. Ikeoji? Oh yeah, Ikeoji. Yeah. German name, so gotta go to Germany and find the Ulrichs. I see. Hype for Resident Evil 9. So many Resident Evils. Then later there was another guy that started with a W, but I don't remember that. I don't remember there being another guy. There was another guy? Hold on, let me look him up. William Code Lyoko. Oh, no, wait. I remember this dude. He was kind of hot. But anyway, I'm not going around calling Code Lyoko characters hot. Also, hi Revolver! Good to see you, good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, I don't know that I will have the time or the resources for a Phoebe one-man live. I don't know if I will next year. It would be nice. But I just hope to do it before I turn 30. Other than that, what else? See, I do want to get stronger. I was doing so good at exercising every day and like building up my like, especially my like arm muscles. Because that's the thing, is I always do core and I do legs. I do core, legs, and cardio. But I'm so weak in my arms. Sometimes I need help opening up bottles and stuff. So I wanted to get stronger. Get back to my old exercise routine. Would be nice. That also helps with performances too. Helps me with my stamina, and my dancing and stuff, and my singing. What else? Well, I've been trying to save up to one day have my own place. Cause like I live with my married couple friends, you know? Surely one day, maybe one day they won't want me as a pet anymore. You know? And maybe one day I will need to give them their privacy, or they'll want to go make families or something. And in that case, I'd like to be able to go live on my own instead of like going and getting more housemates or roommates that'll never live up to how wonderful the ones I live with right now are. I don't think I could ever ask for roommates better than the ones that I currently have. They are wonderful. They are my best friends ever. But I also understand that one day they may want privacy, so I've been, I imagine crashing with a married couple is awkward. 2 married couples! Actually. But it's not awkward at all. It's not. I love them very much. They're my bestest friends. And I couldn't ask for more. I really couldn't. So it's not awkward for me at all, actually. You're giving the next place the honor of being second place. But in order to have a next place, I do need to like be saving up. So, I guess my goal would be to like maintain and grow a savings. Sorry, that's like very grown up, very like boring like resolutions and stuff. But I think it's important to think about this. Hi, Bird. I've missed you too. How are you? It's pretty unawkward IMO, but they also temporarily adopt you. I have been adopted. It feels like it, you know. Well, they'll always be my family. They'll always be my family. Hi, Rayo Zero. Getting ready for the year. Yup, getting ready. Been living in a small studio on your own for years, but sometimes you wish you could share a place with some cool friends. I think the ideal is like living on the same street as a bunch of friends. Or like in the same neighborhood, you know? That's like the ideal. Boring grown-up resolutions are important in life, right? I think like starting this year, I've started to like think more grown-up a little bit. Also, Gamer McBaggin, thank you so much for the super chat for the Phoebe house funds. Thank you. So true, we should all take over my apartment building, the entire building. I agree. Hoping your bank will grow fat. Hopefully. The piggy bank must grow nice and plump. But yeah. Basically, what else? Phoebe One Man. I think I'd really like the Phoebe One Man. And I have a lot of goals for Densetsu as well. But we kind of already talked about a lot of them during our very first collab stream. And I would like to release more original music, so an EP would be nice. Wish all my friends and I could live in a small town together. We're all spread out through my country. Yeah, that's the thing, is I have friends all over the world, and I really wish I could just gather us all in one place so that we wouldn't have to be without each other, you know? The world is too big. And California is too big on its own, but the US is even bigger than that. But the continent of North America is even bigger than that. But the world is even bigger than that, you know? Will you be playing more Deltarune? Yes! Eventually. Oh, Nyaru raided in! Thank you so much for the raid, Nyaru! Big love to you. Nyan 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 ni hao nyan. Gorgeous delicious decoracha. Oishii nya. Phoebe, I still cherish your music from Bandcamp years ago. I listened to it a lot and had it on hand the other day. I'm so glad. Have you listened to the new album that just came out as well? Nyaru, how was your stream? What were you guys up to? It does feel like you've matured a lot over the past year, be it from good things or bad things. I'm proud of you for being where you are today. Is that okay? That I am maturing? Is that alright? Is it okay that I want to talk about boring grown-up things sometimes on stream, like wanting a place to live and all of that? Like, I know it's like also I know these streams are escapism to an extent for some people, but I also think it's nice to have a place to comfortably be able to talk about you know, your real feelings and your real problems and stuff. Dwargle, thank you so much for the membership to the community, and welcome Millennia to the Beehive. And Millie, please make sure to say thank you to Duo. Yeah, oh, I'm so glad. Well, it's not like I'm gonna talk about it all the time. I talk about the silly stuff a lot of the time. I've been talking about farts lately. It's not even on purpose. New Year's is a fine time for reflection and planning, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, that's the Nyan Nyan jingle from Macross Frontier. Speaking of, we are going to be doing that Macross Frontier watch party. I was thinking potentially the 28th of December, maybe. But I could even do it maybe while I'm on the road. If I borrow like a laptop or something from my sister, I could maybe do it while I'm on the road for Christmas. So it could even be like, I don't know, I'm thinking the 28th is probably the best bet though. 28th of this month, a Sunday. I like the real feelings being there. I feel like it helps noticing we're all going through the same kinds of struggles, right? It is nice to know that you're not alone, right? You're not alone. You're really not. You may feel like it sometimes. But look, there's so many people going through a lot of the same experiences as you. Similar ones, or who have felt similar feelings to you. And I certainly have too. And I'm here for you too, so you're never alone. Ever. Everybody fart! Everybody fart! I remember Bandai Namco coming in and being like, that's not the lyrics, that's... Phoebe, no. Everybody fart! Everybody fart! Farts are part of the body, more or less. That's your wisdom for today. Snaps for you. If I could snap, I would snap for you. I can't snap, I can't whistle. I am not putting that on my New Year's resolutions because I've tried every year since I was little to get to like be able to snap and whistle, and I just can't. I can't. Sukuna, so happy to see you. I loved your map for Densetsu MVPs. A fellow non-whistler. We're fairly common, Jabber. Though there are just as many of us as who can whistle that cannot whistle. I think. La la la. You can only do the teeth whistle. At least you can do that. Well, I had a friend of mine show me they could do like a bird call whistle thing. That was like with their hands. That was so cool. Don't give up hope, Phoebe. I spent decades unable to roll my R's and finally managed to figure it out. Maybe one day I'll be able to roll my R's consistently too. It's really hit or miss for me whether I can roll my R's or not. You can whistle only by inhaling. Hey, if it works, you know? Let's see. What else do I want to make a New Year's resolution? I would like to, if possible, journal and habit track daily. So I did it daily for the first like 6 months this year. And then I think when the VShoujo stuff happened, I like fell off of using my habit tracker and my journal. I just fell off of it. I got too sad. I got too sad and then I fell off. So half of my planner ended up being like unused, but world domination. Oh, hi, Aerie. Who's dominating what? Who's dominating the world with what? But I think I would like to. Because I would really, really like to make more of a point to remember precious moments. So like... I think I am in need of a diary. Or a journal of some sort. I can't just keep like... Screaming my feelings to my friends in hopes that they will remember everything for me, you know. Journaling is important. I really want to... There are so many moments this year. There were a few times where I remembered. I was feeling something so strongly that I pulled out my journal, and it had maybe been months since the last time I wrote in it, but I wrote something down because I wanted to remember. I really wanted to remember something. Or I wrote down like a quote, something somebody said to me, you know. And while it is important for like tracking habits, making sure that you stay healthy and you stay on top of things, I think also more than anything, I've been making more and more precious memories recently. And so I would really like to remember them in as much detail as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years from now, you know? 10, 20, 30 years from now, I want to be able to go back to my journal from like 2026 or something and be like, ah yes, that was the day when that and that happened. Phoebe, your music always makes me cry. Thank you for listening, but also thank you for crying to my music. That's always... It sounds sadistic, but that's kind of always a goal of mine. Because for me, some of the most important things in my life have been the music that has like touched my heart. Hana, for example. Some of Kaze's music. Definitely Ranka songs. Certain songs here and there end up becoming like the theme song for different chapters of my life. And I would love to be able to make you guys feel the kinds of things that I've gotten to feel because of other people's music, you know? How did you do with the resolutions you thought of at the start of this year? What did I even think of? Hold on. Did I do some kind of stream this year? Or maybe I have something. I don't even remember. Guys, did we do a New Year's stream? Did we? Did we do anything for New Year's? Was it on my channel? Was it on Ami's? You guys are gonna have to like remind me. I don't think so? Okay. Well, I think going into this year, my big goal was to make the VShoujo debut happen and to do a really good job at it. And while it wasn't with VShoujo, I still made my debut happen eventually with Mint and Vicky, our debut. And I think we did a really awesome job at it. So, because to be honest, by the end of last year, I was like barely holding on to hope. The second half of last year was like one of the worst times of my entire life. Last year in general was really rough for me because, I mean, beginning of the year, Prism shut down, right? And I was like, well, there goes that dream. And then I was like super duper overworked. And then the second half of the year, some really like traumatic stuff happened. And I had no idea how to cope. I was coping with my Kaze Delulu. I have to be honest with you. That's how I was coping. I never wanted to like bring that with me to stream. But then when in December, when I found out that I had passed the VShoujo audition, maybe it was November that I found out. It was either late November when I was in Japan, or it was December after I had just gotten back. I think it was December. December when I found out that I passed the VShoujo audition. I was like, well, this is it. This is my my final hope. This is my last hurrah, my final hope. And so I think the one goal that I went through, that I went into 2025 with, was to do really, really great at VShoujo stuff. I mean, and also to put out something special for my 5-year. And I did, didn't I? I put out the album. And yes, Writing Stewart, I love Minto. And I love Vicky. And I love Steiner. And I love everybody at Setsuno. I'm so glad the end of this year has been so much better for you. I hope next year continues to be even better still. Right? To be honest, the point where things started getting better, for me, in general, I'd say it was like right after, like when VShoujo imploded. Weirdly enough, that also ended up, while that I could have taken that as like a really, really, really low for me, other things in my life started improving at that time. So I'd say like July of this year is where things finally, after years of things being on the down and down, it started being on the up and up. And still, there's a long way to go. I mean, considering that I was at rock bottom, it's gonna take a lot of patience, a lot of kindness, a lot of courage to get to the heights that I want to be at. But at least I'm here, alive, with the most wonderful community ever, with people that I love, living with people that I love so much, and making content with friends that I love so much. Did you have a good long look at VShoujo's contract? Yes, in fact, I ran it by my housemate's dad, who was a lawyer. I ran it by him. The reason why it took me forever to sign it was because after I like gave them just like one or two, like I like had him redline it, and there was just one or two little changes he wanted to make to it, just itty bitty changes. Otherwise, the contract was actually like amazing. To be honest, the VShoujo contract was amazing. It was fantastic. Like it was, and I think that was part of their downfall, is that they really were about talent freedom. They really tried to treat They really tried to treat everybody as well as possible. But you have to kind of be realistic about it. It was like a little bit too rose-tinted. Exactly, it was too good to be realistic, too generous. Exactly, couldn't generate revenue to run. So I think that was the downfall, was being just a little bit too, like, yes, I think VTuber talents should have a lot of those rights that VShoujo tried to uphold. However, you have to do it in a way that's also going to be self-sustaining, you know? And that's what they didn't think of. It's incredible how loving you are in spite of the hard stuff you seem to have been through. To be honest, I think some of the kindest people that I know. And perhaps, I don't know, like I still feel like I'm always aiming to become a kinder and better and more patient and more gentle person. But if you consider me to be kind, then I think a lot of the kindest people that I know are kind because they have persisted through really crappy times in their life. I really, like, to be completely honest, didn't think I was gonna still be alive by now. There were points earlier in my life where, like, terrible traumatic things happened that I'm not even quite sure how I am still here after those things happened. But I'm here. And I think that's if that can serve as hope for anybody, even just a little bit, then I'm happy. Then my existence, my persistence, me still being alive serves a purpose, you know? Phoebe, I would go so far as to say you should actively be a bit more mean occasionally. I'm at least trying to be assertive. I'm not sure that there is a real purpose to being mean. However, I think there is a purpose to being assertive about boundaries and all of that, you know? Glad you're still here. You make the world a better place. You guys make the world a better place, so please keep being here. What's your favorite number? Okay, to be honest, my favorite number is 10. But 6 or 7. 67. Okay, no more of that, but probably like 10. 9 and 10 are numbers that I like a lot. And some of my friends actually align with what you say. They put everybody else before themselves even after the world has been really mean to them. I think it's because we know, like, how terrible the world can be, that we would like to do what we can to make it not like that. Though it is easy to become really cynical because of it. Sometimes I get cynical, but I try not to bring that here, you know? Oh no, my Oshi's brain rotted, first of all. Actually, yeah. I am brain rotted. I am brain rotted a little bit. By the way, if you guys see Solemn come in the chat, let me know. Because it's his birthday today. And I told him I would sing a birthday song for him. Did Charm point the brain rot? You know, I do think I've become more assertive. But there's still a long way to go. Sometimes it's good to be selfish. Well, that's something that I think I've gotten way better at, is being more selfish. So something I've come to realize is that life is way too freaking short for you to not at least like live in the pursuit of your own happiness. I really, really, really want to give to others. As much as I give, I also want to give to myself too. Well, maybe not as much as I give to others, but like I'd like to give a little bit to myself. I'd like to allow myself some pleasures in life, you know? Like that day off to just sit and read romance manga. Or that game that I let myself play off stream with my friends, but without like turning it into content. That was Silent Hill F for me. You know? I can't believe I'm at a point where I've heard both kids and my mother referencing the 6-7 Your mom too? Oh no. Two things we spread around here: kindness and brain rot. That is true. That is so true, Hidden. I think that is like the best synopsis of our stream that I've ever heard. Number 10 looks like a bee pollinating a flower. The 0 is the bee, the 1 is the flower. It could be, potentially. Selfishness, quote-unquote selfishness, is overhated. Of course you mustn't be a bad person. Exactly. I think that it's possible to live, quote-unquote, selfishly without inconveniencing or without it being at the detriment of others, you know? Let's hope Solemn answers our DMs. Oh, I mean, if not, then there's always another stream. He can always come at a later time and I'm happy to sing for him then. But maybe he's busy celebrating with friends. I'm not sure. If he is, then I don't want to interrupt. Sorry for not chatting much. That's okay. No need to apologize. I'm happy whether you guys are lurking or whether you're VOD champs, being time travelers right now, or, you know. Let's see, what else? What else do I want to do in the new year? Okay, at least once, I would like to take a full vacation for myself. But like, not a vacation where I'm also working at the same time, or like, oh, I have to make sure that I like borrow a laptop so I can do portable streams or something. No, something where I can just disconnect from socials for like the entire period of time. So I don't know if I'm going to have the time for that though, is the issue. Take a proper full vacation with no work. There you go. You say that, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not sure that I'll be able to, because I might just be so busy this coming year. Like, we already kind of sort of like, for Densetsu, for example. This is like not even talking about my solo stuff right now. For Densetsu alone, we already have a roadmap for the entire year. And I might just be so busy and so doing things every single month that there is no possible time where I'll be able to take a proper vacation. Like maybe I would say November, because November is typically my dead month where I allow myself to, I don't know, relax a little bit. It's like US Idol Fest is over. Any like Christmas or whatever events aren't happening. November is just Thanksgiving. However, now November is Densetsu anniversary month, so I don't think I can take a vacation in November either. Do you feel like if you had an actual vacation, you'd have to overwork yourself to be able to leave without being worried? Yes. That's kind of what yeah, that was me going into what? Going into something this year. What was it? Phoebe, haven't you said this for like the past 3 years in a row? Well, the Japan vacation. I did take a vacation though. Remember, I went to Japan with Paichi and them? And I was there for like almost a whole month. That was a proper vacation. So I did, in fact, take a vacation at some point. That makes sense. Densetsu just started, so you want to go hard with it. Part of sustaining in the long term is forcing that balance. Even if it's only a few days, you'll need to take a proper break. Well, I was told it was a big mistake for me to have taken, like, the 4 days off that I did for Thanksgiving stuff. I was told it was a very big mistake. And to be honest, I don't regret it in a personal way. But like, I don't know. Maybe I should have tried to stream during that time. Was Japan a proper vacation? I mean, I had like the one performance and I had the radio show that I went on, but those weren't stressful at all. I haven't had more than a free week since September last year. We live and learn. True, even though you still did... I did the performance, but that one was like very low stakes, I think. Tell us more about the radio show. I was on a radio show called Shimokita FM. And it was nearby Shimokitazawa Station. And it wasn't just radio, but I was on camera too. And I had to do the whole thing in Japanese. Taking Thanksgiving off is a mistake. Don't become a workaholic. Well... yeah, I was told it was bad of me because it was right after debut. And it was for like 4 days, so that was like a long time. And so now the algorithm hates me. And I'm still suffering the consequences of that. But I don't regret having taken the days off because I got to spend them with the people that I love very, very much. However, I guess quote-unquote business-wise or like statistically or whatever, Mr. Algorithm hates me. But Escady and everybody, I really hope that we get some proper breaks sometime soon. Your time will come, just have to believe. That's what I've been telling myself the past 5 years. And I really do think that, like... I mean, the time is always now, right? Better do your best to just shine in the present. I think it's fine to not take a break if you can manage the workload, but that's a big if is all. Make sure you're being honest about your health. So I mean, I guess in general, and I put this, I say this as a resolution every year. I think rather than take a proper full vacation with no work, it's like have a better work-life balance. Because I very well may not be able to take that break that I so yearn for. That longer vacation, you know. However, I can try to take breaks on the regular, you know, every week. At least 1 day off, if not 2. Every week. Or every day. At least one time of the day where I get to like sit and just spend time with my loved ones. From what I know, the best way to avoid that is to schedule shorts and or videos while on break. Which I did. I released, like, I had posts and I released Wannabe Honeybee during that break, which I thought would be... Which I guess we all thought would be enough, but... Alas. And now I'm very scared because I have to travel for Anime Week in Atlanta in a few days. And I'm gonna be gone for the 4 days of that con. And then I'm gonna be flying home for the holidays. And I'm not gonna be back. I'm gonna be like gone for like a week and a half, basically. Like, will that kill me? I don't know. I don't want to think about it because shouldn't the holidays be a time to relax with your loved ones, you know? I wonder if being more straightforward with financial goals would help. But would help what? Enjoy AWA. Thank you. I'm definitely going to. I'm really excited for the Saturday concert. Next new resolution: win the lottery and take a break for the next 20 years. Oh, but I wouldn't want to do... you can! For me, I love what I do too much to take a break even if I were to win the lottery. If anything, I would use that to 1, pay off my student loans, 2, get a house, and then 3, like whatever's left over, like use to spoil my friends and my family, or maybe put back towards like making more music and more content and stuff. What can we do to help drum up attention to your content? Oh, well, I mean, it does help like sharing with others, like especially on social media and stuff. Like for my album, for example, being like, look at this album, this is why I love it, it's awesome, please go check it out. Or look at this, or like clips, you know, clipping my streams, like funny moments and stuff, and like editing them and like sharing those online also help a lot too. Sounds like a good time to advertise the fan art / music contest and promote a return stream with community review and engagement. You're so right. I do, in fact, have this album that I put out. I worked really, really, really hard on for the past year. And I put out for my 5-year anniversary. And there's a contest going on right now. There's a remix contest and a fan art contest. And it's going on until the end of the year. And there's prizes. Ooh! Cool prizes! And I can't wait to look at everybody's entries on stream in the new year as well. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Not the dreaded student loans. Yes, the dreaded student loans. Yeah, the platform doesn't like music videos for some reason, even though they should. I believe shorts is what they want the most. Yup. Takes such a long time editing shorts though. Then on top of that, if you hire somebody, then it takes money. But hopefully soon be able to do that as well. I mean now too, but also while you're on break for the holidays. Ah, I see. New Year's resolution: become a millionaire, attack and dethrone God, hold Kaze's hand, release 1,000 songs, eat a sandwich. You know what? You're so real for that. Hold on. Let's make our crack resolution list. More resolutions. Uh-oh. Duplicate. There. Our crack resolution list. Release 1,000 songs. Release 1,000 bees. Hold Kaze's hand 1,000 times. Look, I don't even like looking at numbers. I don't like them. If I could just do what I love with all my heart without paying attention to numbers or money or anything like that, then I would. Because to be honest, it is scary. It's scary having a lot of eyes on you. It's terrifying. It's freaking terrifying. However, if anything, it's a little secret of mine. Just be a little bit vulnerable. I want to do a really good job so I don't let down Mint and Vicky. Like, I don't want to hold them back. I don't want to let them down. So... I mean, also, I have to pay my rent and stuff, right? But, like... I don't want to be a disappointment to anybody. I don't want to hold back anybody. I don't want to let anybody down. Not yet, Jabber. So I have to. I have to pull my weight. I have to do a good job. I have to be the best I possibly can be. I love you guys so much. I love them so much. And honestly, I think most of all, I love singing and I love music so much. I love being an idol. There's nothing more that I love in the whole entire world. So if I don't give my entire love, if I don't give my entire heart, if I don't give my entire self to my craft, then I don't see a point in doing it. You know? I really... Something so wonderful deserves my everything. When I love something, or when I love someone, there's no freaking way I'm half-assing it, you know? I am not half-assing any of this. I'm whole-assing it! I'm whole-assing it! And you guys know, the cake is real. The cake is not a lie. I'm whole-assing it. Whole entire cake. Densetsu.EXE MVPs wouldn't be complete without you, Phoebe. You guys will shine together and only continue to grow. Thank you. That is the goal. Also, thank you so much, Eddie, for the super chat. You won't let anyone down. You shine so bright. All you've done is lift us up. That is the goal, right? I don't know, like, even... I got a silly part-time job at Crumble once. Just to, like, make some extra money on top of my streaming. And, I was like, I'll just low effort it, you know. Just go to work, leave work at work. I couldn't. I ended up burning myself out so bad trying to balance streaming and doing my, well, I've worked at like 3 or 4 different bakeries. That was one of them. But that's the one that I worked at during during my streaming time. And I could not half-ass it. They ended up entrusting me with everything. I became the person who would come in super early in the morning to do all the baking and stuff. At first they didn't believe that I was not in high school though. They got mad at me for using the oven. They were like, only people who are 18 or older can use the oven. And I was like, dude, I am long past that point. I am long past that point. But then once they found out that I was not a high schooler, then they started trusting me with everything. And then, that was a few years ago. A couple years ago. I think it was like right before Prism or something. I ended up quitting specifically because I got into Prism. I was at work. I was in the back. Like either on my break or I was like getting off of a shift when I checked my phone and I got my acceptance letter into Prism. And I was so excited. I showed my coworker who was a big Resident Evil fan. She didn't really understand what the big deal was, but yeah. That's the thing, is I couldn't even half-ass my dumb part-time job. I couldn't. It's okay that she doesn't understand. I don't understand Resident Evil either. Oh, she yapped to me so much about Resident Evil though. It was fun though, having another friend who liked video games in the store. Even though I haven't like really played any Resident Evil games. You never disappoint us. We always love you. You have heart, so don't let anyone stop you. We are here for you. I will always be here to protect your smile. Oh, Sora, thank you. Just by being here right now, you're already helping us through our day, and that's part of what you do. Oh, thank you, Eskadi. I really appreciate that a lot. Hi, Yuta. Resident Evil is when the evil is a resident. Oh man, maybe they're a subleaser or something. By the way, Phoebe, have you ever seen Tarkovsky's Stalker? It's very different, but I was watching it for the first time earlier, and the protagonist had a monologue that really reminded me of you. Is that like a... What is it? Is it a movie? I would like to know. I would like to hear the monologue. I guess it's a movie. I bet it's a movie because Jabber's going in right now. Jabber's going in. You're too genuine to take anything half-heartedly. For good or for worse, you always do everything to the best of your ability, and it's what led us all to love you. And I really want to show you guys that genuine love, you know? So I think that's another thing in the new year. Show the FeebeeHive 1,000 times more love. Show the FeebeeHive 1,000 times more love in the new year. It's a super art house Russian film from the 70s. Ooh, I would like to hear the monologue. Need more crack resolutions. Marry Ryan Gosling. Buy a full-size Ron. I don't think I want to marry Ryan Gosling, but my friend Yodo Yo-Yo might want to marry Ryan Gosling. Buy a full-size Ronka statue. There was a full life-size Ronka statue that was on sale a few years ago, but I was too poor. Yeah, well, I'm gonna show Phoebe. I don't think I can read that number, dude, but that's a lot of love. That makes me very happy. 1,000 times more than you already do. I don't know if my heart can handle it. You can take it. You can tank it. I know you can. You're strong. You can do it. But you are, Ronka. You don't need a statue. That's true. I think that's another thing I want to do is cosplay more. Cosplay more. In the new year. Oh, who knows if I'll have the time or the money for it. Or the opportunity to, because I'm not going to as many cons, right? But I can do like photo shoots and stuff. More voice acting roles. I wonder if your TikTok cosplay game would be on. I don't know if I have the willpower or the strength to do those like TikTok lip syncing challenges. I would feel a little bit cringe putting them together, though they are kind of mesmerizing. Crack resolution, reality shifting into little goody two-shoes and actually living through all of the possible routes. That's torture. All of them, including the bad endings? That's terrifying. I would rather not be torn to pieces and sacrificed by my girlfriend. Speaking of which, maybe I should get a life-size green Phoebe standee. Oh, you reminded me. I need to update the About Phoebe section. And there's a bunch of stuff on the Discord I have to update actually. There's a bunch of watch more movies. I've been watching so many movies lately actually. When I do have free time, I take the time to like watch a movie or something. Or like watch a few episodes of an anime. But I would like to keep watching movies in the new year. I watched Del Toro's Frankenstein recently, and I love Del Toro so much. Tofu delivery! Thank you so much for the raid, Tsubaki! How was your stream? What were you guys up to? Welcome to the FeebeeHive. I must say, the look Elise gets on that ending is so cool. Even if it's scary. But it's so suffering. I would not want to live through that, personally. Do you like musicals? I love musicals! When I was little, my mom watched a lot of musicals with me. 2025 has been a year where I've been collecting a lot more physical media. Have you picked up your physical copy of my album yet? New Year's resolution, taking care of Tsuki. Well, that's a given. Just like it's a given for me to pay my rent and my loans regularly. Poor Freya, her ending was painful. When I did my playthrough of Little Goody Two Shoes, it was so... It made me cry so much voice acting through that bad ending of hers. Doing the cries and the screams was actual pain. Do you like cartoons? I love cartoons! It is a lot of what I watch. You're playing Tokyo Extreme Racer. Ooh. I don't think I've, like, heard of it or played it before, but I hope you had fun. It's also given to drink water regularly and maintain good sitting posture. Exactly. Posture, I might need to be a little bit better with it. You sold it with that acting. The Freya bad ending was rough for sure. Oh, for sure, for sure. Speaking of cartoons, have you seen Speed Racer? I'm sure it is one of the things that my dad put on the TV when I was little, because he would put on some classic cartoons sometimes. You know, Macross, Gotcha Man, Ranma 1/2 and stuff. He would just put on some, like, classic stuff from when he was younger. Are you shrimping right now? I may have been shrimping a little bit. I watched Singing in the Rain last week for the first time, and you can't believe you didn't watch it earlier. What, any favorite musicals? Yeah, any favorite musicals? So, when it comes to musicals, my favorite composer for musicals is probably Sondheim. Though I do enjoy some good Andrew Lloyd Webber, of course. A racing game crossed with a fighting game. Ooh, that sounds really, really interesting. That sounds fun. I don't play a whole lot of racing games besides, like, Mario Kart. I don't play a lot of fighting games besides... I think the last one I played was, like, Dragon Ball. My favorite musical is The Addams Family, but I'm also biased since I was in it in high school. I didn't know there was an Addams Family musical, though I guess I should have assumed. They have musicals for all kinds of things. There was a War of the Worlds musical, which was a rock opera? That's crazy! Wah. But... yeah. All of this. There are 2 King Kong musicals. Oh, really? Yeah. I think my favorite musical is maybe... Company? By Sondheim, maybe? But I also really like Sweeney Todd. I mean... it's not really like a musical. It's not like I love Epic the Musical. I love it. But it's not like a proper stage musical yet. It's just a concept album. It may be my #1 favorite if it was, like, if it counts. I have a soft spot in my heart for cats. Because when I was a baby, my mom would play the like 1990s DVD of Cats the Musical for me. There are some songs that I really, really love a lot from, what was it called? Vietnam War musical. Shoot. Miss Saigon. Hadestown. I've heard very good things about Hadestown. If you liked Hadestown, I do recommend Epic the Musical. Yeah, I also consumed it. Me and my housemates and my sisters watched Epic the Musical as animatics. And I was there when the final part came out as well. If you guys haven't seen Company's really good. It doesn't really count as a stage musical or anything, or not even a concept album, but I love La La Land. La La Land is one of my favorite movies of all time. I want to bring up Little Goody Two Shoes again, but if anyone is thinking of getting all the endings, there's a guide where you can get all of them in one... What? Oh, I see. But you probably have to use saves and stuff, too. Have you seen the TikTok Ratatouille musical? I heard it's kind of peem. Dude, that's how Epic started out, was as a TikTok musical. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Ratatouille TikTok musical was also peen. What would your gamer subs flavor be? Definitely something like honey flavored. So it'd probably be called like bee spit. I've thought about it already. If I ever get my own custom flavor, it's gonna be called bee spit because that's what honey is. And all of the gamer subs flavor names are pretty cursed. Ride the Cyclone and Wicked are really good. I don't think I've heard of Ride the Cyclone before. Little Shop of Horrors, and Music Man also very good. Ratatouille was peak. We finally watched K-pop Demon Hunters last night. It was fun, wasn't it? It's fun. Phoebe, I'm going to draw you in some fire-ass outfits and you cannot stop me. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, V! I'm looking forward to it. Just arrived. Screen looks like Call of Duty's HUD. Really? Oh, is it because of all my resolutions and stuff? Welcome in. We're writing down some New Year's resolutions. It was okay, good animation, but wasn't a big fan of the story. But I can see why people clicked with it. I mean, it's for kids. If you keep in mind that it's for kids, then it's like pretty decent. But the music is really good. I love the animation. Very silly. I will say though, you know, there have been better written movies, but I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Got all the endings in one sitting on my first playthrough. A friend of mine had a guide that we called the Prophecy book. That's great. That's fun. Rogers and Hammerstein, Andrew Lloyd Webber are some favorites. Same. What do you think of Sondheim? You like Sondheim? I really, really love Sondheim. I do like honey. It's weird how it makes your mouth tingle, though. I guess I've just gotten used to it, but it does have a little bit of like a bite to it, doesn't it? Huh. Figured it'd be honey-based. Of course, of course. Yeah, more voice acting roles. Improve Japanese. And 3 question mark? It's a lot of resolutions here. Welcome back, Ozzy. Welcome back. Yeah, every single one of these is totally serious. Definitely. I was literally only gone for 10 minutes to pick up a pizza. Why are we releasing 1,000 bees? Cause why not? Life is way too short not to release 1,000 bees onto the world. Haven't seen a lot of Sondheim, but I did enjoy Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd was very, very good. I liked Into the Woods as well. My favorite by Sondheim is probably Company. Seriously, Company. You guys gotta check it out live if you get a chance to. 1,000 bees isn't even that much. Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's like a nothing burger. 1,000 bees, nothing burger. Honestly, I think 1,000 bees isn't enough. We need to make it 1,000,000 bees. Why are we only releasing 1,000 bees? Because the other bees have important places to be and things to do. I'm not gonna take up all their time, but we did get 1,000 volunteers. 1,000,000 is basically 1,000,000. It's basically 1,000,000, basically. A bees burger. Bees burger. The titular song in Into the Woods has still got to be one of my favorite musical songs. Right? So good. 1,000 bees is only a lot if it's in a small area. Where are you releasing them from? From the walls? From the floors? From the windows? From the windows! To the wall! Till the sweat drop down my balls! All them beaches call... Sorry. 10,000 bees is a small hive's worth. It could be more bees, but only 1,000 at a time. You have to wait for the cooldown to be over. This is one of your charm points. Being able to release 1,000 bees? Well, how about 1,067? 6? No more. Only 1,000 at a time. Hello Dolly. Hello Dolly is great, but I haven't seen Babes in Arms yet. Singing very silly songs. Well, that's me. They call me the Meister of silly songs. I'm being just a little bit brain rotted too. That's me too. But would they walk 1,000 miles so I could just see you tonight? Got interested in Hello Dolly because of Wally, right? Right. I had seen a little bit of it before because my mom apparently loved to watch musicals with her mom, with my grandma when she was little. So my mom would just randomly put on musicals sometimes, and you know, like old ones sometimes as well. But definitely Wally got me interested in properly watching it. Phoebe, you ever see Little Shop of Horrors, Monty Python's Spamalot, or Music Man? Music Man, yes. Little Shop of Horrors, yes. I have not seen Spamalot, but I did watch the Monty Python movie. You guys, I can't even bonk you for this because like I started it. I started the 6-7 brain rot here. It is my fault. If this was a SpongeBob AU, you would have to release 1,000 jellyfish. Yes. Monty Python is a classic, indeed. You know how they like sell the coconuts so you can make horse sounds? I think like we used those for like a band performance once. Let's see, what else do I want to do in the new year? I don't know. There's so much I want to do, but it's hard to like verbalize it into words, you know? Hold Kaze's hand 1,000 times. Wouldn't it hurt from being held that much? Look. One day, when I fall in love mutually with a kind prince, you know, I am holding on to that hand and never letting go. I think I would be a very, 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 very affectionate partner. I think 1,000 times would but not be enough to hold that person's hand. Probably. But if you hold the hand gently, then it wouldn't hurt. However, why are you gripping their hand so hard? Why'd you be gripping their hand so hard? If it hurts, then you're doing it wrong, probably. That could apply to a lot of things. If you never let go, that would be only one time. Exactly! Ah! Why is that so romantic? Why is it so romantic? If you never let go, then you'd only have to hold their hand once. Maybe a little trip with Vicky and Minto just for fun, right? Well, I did have that on like my other list, but I think it would be nice to take a vacation or go somewhere fun with MVPs. That sounds both romantic and yandere. It can be yandere if you want it to be, I suppose, but it doesn't have to be. True, doesn't Vicky still have something for you guys to eat from that Batsuki? You're right! Do not remind her, please. Maybe if enough time passes, she'll forget. Maybe. Worldwide tour, European bees. I would like that. I'm not sure that I can accomplish that in the next year. The one man is a possibility, though. Maybe. I just kind of can't imagine there being enough time. I don't know. I think you have no chance of her mods forgetting. I don't even remember what it was. See, that's the thing. I've disassociated it from my mind. I don't even remember what we're gonna eat for the Batsu game. I held her hand and she would wrap her fingers around my index finger. That's cute. It's hard to do, so I don't expect it to be possible fast, but I hope one day. One day for sure, world tour. One day. Marmite. Mayhaps it was a Marmite. It's late here, so I'm going to bed. New Year's resolution, watching more of your streams. New Year's resolution, streaming more so I can spend more time with you guys. Thank you so much, Escody. Thank you, thank you. It was horrible wasabi chocolate or something. Out of sight and out of mind. Well, I hope so. I mean, I like chocolate. Wasabi is okay in moderation with sushi. So maybe if I have sushi rice with the chocolate, it'll be okay? Maybe? Let's see, let me check real quick. Doubtful, doubtful. I think this is a pretty good list of New Year's resolutions, though. Don't you guys think? I think? Anything else? Is there anything else that you guys think I should add to it? Cause like I have plenty more goals besides this. I'm trying to think of feasibly what can I focus on in 2026 so that I can like come out of it feeling accomplished and not like disappointed in myself for not reaching my like top goal like Budokan or something like that in 2026. Budokan in 2026? No way. Take MVP to London to eat jellied eels. What is a jellied eel? Is it exactly what it sounds like? 24-hour gaming marathon. Well, I've done it before. We stopped at 23 hours though, so maybe show yourself 1,000 times more love. You are so right, Aqua. Be kinder to myself. Oh my god, I cannot spell. There you go. Pet more cats. Pet Suki 1,000 times. Suki would like that. Suki would like that. You have plenty on your plate for the upcoming New Year's, right? So, a year from now. Maybe a little bit more than a year from now. I want to go back to this. I want to take a look and see what we've accomplished and what we haven't. And I want to take time to be grateful and happy together. And hopefully, all of you guys here, and maybe some new friends too, will be back for that day. Right now, what I want you guys to do is I want you to type yourselves up some resolutions as well. Give yourself one to commit to here. And I'm gonna let chat scroll a little bit. And then a year from now, maybe you can go back, or maybe you can comment it below. You can comment it below as well, if you're on YouTube. Might be kind of vague, but I think doing some kind of sponsored stream could be a good goal. Ideally, I do multiple sponsored streams in the year. That's the ideal. There's no way I'm not doing a sponsored stream this coming year. So that's kind of important for a streamer. However, I haven't done a sponsored stream in a long while, so it's a good goal. Did already post one. If you guys would like, please feel free to post them in the comments below so that a year from now we can go back and reflect on them together. I'll still be here. Love you, Phoebe. I love you too, Helen. I love you guys so much. So much. Thank you for being part of my 2025. No matter how long or how short you've been here, you are part of my special FeebeeHive family. And I will forever be grateful for your support and your love. You want to find a good job? For what it's worth, you're always doing a good job already, Aqua. Your existence is a good job. But I hope that you do find a good job that makes you happy and fulfilled. Get out of your depression and find a good job. You got this, Ailita. You got this. Visit your grandparents one last time. You can do it. You can do it, Franz. You can do it. You want to find a new hobby? You got this, Westwind. You got this. You want to wake up early enough to stretch every morning. That I know you can do, Nyapa. I know you can do it. Keep moving forward. You got this, Willard. You've moved forward up until this point. You've got it. Franz, you can pet more cats. I know you can. Have a traumatic cat incident? Huh? Good luck with that? Question mark? You will pay off your debt and become Mookie Mookie. You can do it. You can become Mookie Mookie. You are always my favorite bee. I'm glad. You guys are my favorite Phoebeans as well. Become a VTuber? You could do that. You could definitely do that. I am making a video game. I don't think I'll finish it by next year, but I want to make a good amount of progress on it. And you definitely will. I know you will. Wail harder for my Oshi if you so desire to, and you can do it in a comfortable way for you. I'm sure that will make your Oshi as happy as you've always made them. Start a proper exercise regimen. Me with you. I'm with you on that, Tetra line. You want to conquer a lot of games because your backlog is huge. You got it! Hopefully I'll be able to get through some backlog too, but I keep adding games. I keep adding them, you know? Yours is karaoke related. Ooh. It'd be really nice to win the lottery and become the sugar daddy for VTubers. I mean, if that is so what you choose to do with your money. Become a VTuber soon and soon meet you and the VTubers in this world and protect their smiles. I believe in you, Soda. I do. Good luck with your book backlog as well, Mark. Good luck, good luck, good luck. You got this. I also want to get through my media backlogs too this year. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more time to watch things regularly. What I really want to do before the end of the year is another, like, 2025 reflection stream where we go through all the seasonal anime that released this year. And I just yap about my favorites from the year. I think that'd be fun. It's a lot of lists there. The more lists there, the more... I can hide behind the text already. But yes. I believe in you all. I believe in your resolutions, your goals, your dreams. That'd be a really cool New Year's Eve stream every year. I think I'll do it when I get back from my holiday stuff. New friends? You're always making new friends. Especially as long as you're here at the FeebeeHive, so you got this. Thank you so much, everybody. I think I will, in fact, start wrapping up my stream here a little bit. Got some work to do. Got a little bit of work to do. Oh my god, Duo! Duo, thank you so much for the generous super chat. That's very kind of you. Dono to help support you in your resolutions, Phoebe. They're really good ones. May your 2026 be full of goals achieved, and may the positivity you emanate be reflected back onto you 1,000 times over. And you as well, Duo. I want to give back that kind of happiness that you guys give me 1,000 times over as well. I adore you guys. Thank you for a wonderful, wonderful 2025. I'll see you for tomorrow's stream. I'm streaming tomorrow, the day after, and the day after that. So, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, you guys can expect streams from me. I'll have my stream schedule up for next week in a little bit. But then I'll be flying out on Wednesday for Anime Week in Atlanta. So, I'll see some of you guys there. I hope you look forward to the concert that I put together for Saturday. It's a special Christmas-themed concert. And then after that, I'll be home for a few days to visit my family. There's way too many Asian families and their billions of Christmas parties. And then I'll be back on the 27th for our next Densetsu group stream. So, keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much, everybody. And I'm excited to achieve all of this and more in the new year with you. And for you guys to follow your dreams as well. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let us... I'm going to raid. I'm gonna redirect on YouTube into... maybe into... wow. Who to raid into? I don't think Kenya's streaming on YouTube, unless she is, but I don't see her in my options. I'm gonna raid into Obake Pam! Your voice calms me, Phoebe, my thanks. Of course! I'm happy if it's able to. FeebeeHive buzzing in. Let's give Pam some love on the YouTube side. On the Twitch side, let us raid into... Well, I want to raid into Kane on Twitch, because Kane is streaming Digimon Story right now. Raid. Alright, so raiding into 2 of my voice actor friends, Obucket Pam and Kane Knight. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you all tomorrow. Please, please come tomorrow. It would mean a lot to me. We're gonna be doing a special, my very, very first ever listening party for my new album, Rebloom. So if you'd like to, feel free to go listen to it ahead of time, but we're gonna be listening to it together tomorrow and going track by track as I yap with all my heart about the album, the behind the scenes, and each track. So, hope to see you guys tomorrow. 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern. Oyasubi, you guys, and have a happy rest of your day.